words. What's that mean? A few words. Hey, I want to first off thank everybody for being there. A lot of people say thank you, thank you. This is an honor for us. I want you to know that. You know, maybe you guys don't understand how it feels. We understand a lot of things. We've had friends. I have personal friends who are cops. Jerry Griffith and Terry Bennett. And this is in San Diego. But you know, I just got back from Washington, D.C. It's my 27th trip to the wall on a Memorial Day. 27 years since they dedicated that wall, and every Memorial Day since. Because I'm a Vietnam vet, so I make that trip back. It's my pilgrimage. It's my time to be with the over 58,000 guys who died fighting for this country in Vietnam, and the missing, and the POWs that have never been accounted for. So, with your connection with the guys who wore the uniform, it means a lot to us too, that you guys serve, and it's a privilege that we have the opportunity to honor those people who serve, who gave their lives and give something every single day. So I just want you to understand, this is the 10th year coming up. 10th year. I don't want to call it an anniversary. 10 years since America was attacked on September 11th, 2001. This is 2011 coming up, and I'll be riding back to New York City to honor those friends of mine, as well as others who had died, killed, whose lives would change forever. This is 10 years since America was attacked. 10 years after Pearl Harbor was 1951. The world had changed. We had won World War II, and America was getting on with the business of America. Made in America was a proud thing to say, to state. To make that statement, to ride that Harley-Davidson motorcycle. By the way, Chief, you're not the oldest Harley rider. Just so you But 10 years later, we have Al-Qaeda on the run. We have the enemy on the run, but we don't have enough. We haven't done enough. Our military isn't big enough. It's big, it's strong, it's the best in the world, but it's got to be even bigger and stronger and ready for the threat. We need a bigger commitment to winning and beating and being the America that the whole world respects and is fearful and would never, ever, ever think again of sending terrorists over here because of the consequences. We need more. We're building the Freedom Towers, going back up, and I'm going to have the honor of riding my Harley back to New York City and getting in front of that building where I lost 37 friends, 37 Port Authority cops out of a total force of 900 who killed that day. And I'll never forget, as I listened to the bagpipes here, the sound of the bagpipes at St. Michael's Church, where I went to funeral after funeral, the sound of the bagpipes and the drums playing inside the church, reverberating, and playing the sounds of revenge. It just sits there and breaks your heart. And 10 years later, I can still feel it, I can still hear it. And it still has meaning to me. And I still see the wives of those guys. Al Niedermeyer's wife, who turned out she was 3 months pregnant with their 3rd kid. And J.D. Levi and his kids, friends of mine. Guys, I can see them today. It doesn't feel like 10 years for me. It feels like 10 minutes. It's still fresh. And I don't know if it's fresh enough in the hearts and minds of everybody in America. But thank God for what you guys do and for what y'all do. Your first responders, we're going to depend on you. We look to you. And I know that sometimes we get upset, you know, you pull us over traffic infractions, the helmet laws and other things. And we have the right to vent, to be a little upset, but we always have to be respectful because you're doing your job. And sometimes you don't agree with the laws that you enforce, but you're the messenger. And we respect that. We respect that you're doing that. And if we're anything but respectful to you when you're doing your job, then we're wrong. We can feel like we want to feel, and we can have our differences, but we always love and respect the job that you do. And as a messenger, I just have a message for everybody here, especially the Highway Patrol and some of the upper, and the politicians. I have the privilege of introducing a friend of mine in a minute. He's been waiting there patiently. Here's another place to go to because he's politicking today. But I got a message, because I'm a messenger too. And you know what? I run a business and I do something I love to do. I do something that I have a passion for. I know you guys have a passion for what you do, and I do respect that, and so do we all. You heard the applause when I made that comment. These people respect what you do. I want you to respect the passion I have. I don't try to sell you guys Harley-Davidson motorcycles because I'm a Harley-Davidson dealer. I'm a Harley-Davidson dealer, so I can sell you guys Harley-Davidson motorcycles because that's what I love to do. I love this product. I love what it stands for. I love that it's made in America, even if every part isn't made in America, because it can't be. It means something to me. You guys give me the opportunity to run a business in a peaceful, safe environment, and I appreciate that. I just want the state of California to stop all the rules, the regulations, the high taxes, and everything else. And then we don't issue AK-47s to our military, to our Army, to our Marines. We don't have our pilots flying MiGs. And I don't want my police officers riding firefighters. Is that a bad request? Is that a bad request? I love you guys. And I know you love the Harley-Davidson motorcycles. And I love them too. And you know what? Any brand, if it's made in America, that's what this is all about. Let's not let the world, even for a minute, think that we don't have pride in our country, in the workers in this country, union, non-union, every other way, that we don't have pride in every single thing that's made in America, and that we don't have pride in our first responders and our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, keeping us safe, keeping us free, and keeping the world at a distance and respectful. Thank you. Thank God.